AI agents are on a tear right now, not just in general, but the key word of AI agents is blowing up on every single social media platform. And this is for good reason. Like, this is the one pivotal moment in AI that when we create this, it will fundamentally reshape everything. If we can have reasoning based AI systems that are intelligent and also they have the ability to take actions on behalf of you. This is the fundamental technology that disrupts society, disrupts the labor market, and fundamentally changes the way that we interact with computers and the world at large. So, of course, this is a very massive thing, but there are some misconceptions, some misunderstandings, and some things that you might want to consider whenever approaching this technology. So imagine you wake up one morning, you sit at your computer to do some work, and you say, "Hey, computer, go on the internet, do these 5 different things, give it back to me. If I say it's okay, do these things afterwards." And it goes and it does those things. This is what is possible with an AI agent. And that would be that hour of work automated within minutes or seconds. And after you do that hour of work, you can do another hour of work within minutes or seconds. And you can do 5 days worth of work by saying 5 sentences. And it happens within minutes or seconds. So the power of this technology is absolutely insane because the speed that computation happens at on a computer is 10,000 times faster than what we can do just by thinking. And that's excluding us taking actions in the physical world. It takes us forever to complete tasks because we get distracted. We do so many different things that limit us from being productive because we are flawed individuals as humans. But with AI agents, you can prompt them to do 10 hours worth of work without getting distracted. And since they can compute at lightning speed, they can complete an entire day's worth of work, like we said, within a very short period of time, augmenting your labor, augmenting your intelligence, and boosting your productivity by massive magnitudes that you can hardly comprehend right now. And yes, all of this is fantastic, and it is paradigm shifting, and it's going to disrupt all of the working class, and it's going to disrupt so many different things in the world that we can barely comprehend. But the problem right now is there is mass amounts of misconceptions and mass amounts of misinformation around what are AI agents. And I just gave you a very good detailed description of what they are, but I see so many people online saying, build your AI agents over here, or use our platform to build AI agents. But the fundamental truth is that they're lying to you. AI agents, in the way that they will exist, aren't here yet. We don't necessarily have AI agents. What we have is large language models or generative AI that you can set up a virtual environment with them, and you can have them call different APIs and build the system yourself. So no, you are not building AI agents, but you are building an AI application. These are two fundamentally different things. An AI agent is an autonomous thing where you can prompt it to do something and it does it. Think about the Tesla robotaxi or the Google Waymo. These vehicles are AI agents or autonomous robots that can navigate anywhere on the streets from a simple prompt. You just tell them where you want to go and they autonomously get there. Right now, we fundamentally just cannot do that with current AI agents online. But I am very, very confident that OpenAI or Google or Anthropic, most likely OpenAI, will have agentic frameworks on your desktop, on the computer, that can interact in your virtual environment and go onto the web and interact with the web and do tasks for you online or on your computer very, very soon. And you're not going to have to build a whole bunch of different API connections. You're not going to have to use make.com or do any coding or any of that garbage. All of those skills will be fundamentally useless when we have actual AI agents. An actual AI agent, you will go to the ChatGPT screen, chat with it, and it will go do the things for you. You will not have to spend any time building any predetermined infrastructure for it to actually go about the routers or about the API calls that you predetermined for it. It will be able to autonomously navigate your computer screen without an API call at all. It can use API calls if you want it to, but it will fundamentally read the words on a specific button. Let's say you want it to post on Twitter. You can say, go to x.com and post about X, Y, and Z. And it will do it by using computer vision, visualizing your screen, reading the buttons, clicking the buttons, typing out what you want it to say, and then clicking post. It's not going to have to connect to an API unless it says it'll be more efficient if I just connect to the API. I'm going to do it that way. So right now, we do not have AI agents. They are coming soon, very soon, but I think the industry at large is misinforming people as to what AI agents are. Sam Altman and the people who are building the frontier models are not pushing misinformation, but people like LangChain or LM Studio, all of these places are lying. They're saying, come build AI agents, but these are not AI agents. Or everybody on YouTube who's saying, here's how you build an AI agent. They're lying to you. These are not actual AI agents. And I just want this to be very apparent to people and very clear, because this misinformation is going to set you up for not a good time in the future. If you think these are AI agents right now, you are in for a rough time, because the AI agents, the actual capabilities of what these what these AI agents will have is 20x what you could possibly think you could do right now with AI. Even if you have a pretty wild imagination, actual AI agents are going to be extremely powerful. And the very first form of AI agents will be limited. I'm assuming that whenever AI agents do first come out by OpenAI or Claude or Google, whenever we have a practical, actual form of agentic frameworks from these platforms, they're probably going to limit it to like 2 actions. They're going to say, okay, you can have your AI agent go do 1 or 2, 3 or 2 to 3 or 5 things at a time. And then it comes back, and that's the limit of that AI agent, because it will be dangerous to have it do unlimited amount of actions and to come back, because it probably will hallucinate along the way, or it might go off of rails and do something else. There's so many things that can happen within there. But over time, as this technology evolves, they'll say, okay, our AI agents are consistently and effectively going out and completing two tasks and then coming back. And then it completes 3 tasks and it comes back. And it does it consistently, effectively, and correctly the majority of the time. Okay, let's make it so we can do 5 tasks. And once that's consistent and effective and can do it correctly the majority of the time, let's do 10 tasks, 20 tasks. And we'll go further and further. And next thing you know, your AI agents will be able to reach further with their capabilities and do more and more each time you prompt them, until one day you can have an entire organization of AI agents spinning up other AI agents that align on a similar mission, vision, and values, and they can autonomously reach the goal that you set for it. This is something that is further off into the future, but this is theoretically possible with AI agents, and this is what OpenAI has verbally said they want to have the ability for users to be able to do with level 5 systems. So these things are in the pipeline, and they are coming, but we do not have AI agents currently. And there's a lot of misinformation spreading around the internet. If you want to stay up to date with the actual information and make sure that you are aligning yourself with the correct future of this technology, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I also have a free community linked below if you would like to join that as well.